The Raiders made a big move at quarterback, but could they still draft one in the first round? There's a surprising twist in their draft plans that might shake things up. Plus, there's buzz around a top offensive weapon. Could he be heading to Vegas? The Las Vegas Raiders made a bold move by trading a third-round pick to the Seattle Seahawks for veteran quarterback Geno Smith. At 35 years old, Smith brings experience and familiarity with new Raiders, head coach Pete Carroll having played under him in Seattle. But while Smith is a clear upgrade over last year's quarterback situation, he isn't considered a long-term franchise cornerstone. His presence, however, gives the Raiders the flexibility to address other pressing needs in the upcoming 2025 NFL Draft. Or does it? According to Tashin Reed of The Athletic, the Raiders are still actively considering drafting a quarterback potentially as early as the first round. With that being said, the Raiders' acquisition of Smith doesn't eliminate the possibility of them taking a quarterback in the 2025 draft. They are still considering a quarterback as early as the first round. According to league sources, this shouldn't come as a complete surprise. Even before acquiring Smith, the Raiders were heavily scouting quarterbacks at the NFL. Combine, they met with top prospects, such as Miami's Cam Ward, Colorado's Shedeur, Sanders, Alabama's Jalen Milroe, Texas' Quinn Ewers, and Mississippi's Jackson Dart League sources indicate that the Raiders were particularly impressed with Milroe and ERS after deep film study and X's and O's discussions with pro days and top 30 visits still ahead. Other quarterbacks could emerge as strong options while keeping an eye on a younger quarterback makes sense. Given Smith's age and ceiling, the question remains whether one of these prospects is worth a first-round selection, unless the Raiders believe that Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders is their undisputed future leader. It would be a significant gamble to use their top pick on a quarterback when other needs remain Instead, addressing key areas such as the offensive line, pass rush, or secondary may be the smarter play if Milroe or ERS is still available in the second or third round. That could be the perfect time to strike. But with Smith as the starter, the primary focus should be making his job easier and setting up the team for success. In 2025, Boise State's Ashton Jeanty, drawing interest from Raiders, one way to take pressure off Smith, establishing a dominant ground game. The Raiders finished last and rushing last season, a glaring weakness that must be corrected. Enter Boise State running back Ashton Jeanty, the top running back prospect in the 2025 NFL Draft, and a player who has supporters within the Raiders organization. Jeanty, the 2024 Heisman Trophy runner-up, had one of the most explosive seasons in college football history. According to reports, the Raiders are seriously considering selecting him with a 6th overall pick. While the team already added veteran speeds to Raheem Mostert in free agency, Jeanty could provide the immediate impact and long-term stability needed to revive the Raiders' rushing attack with draft day approaching. The Raiders face critical decisions. Do they invest in a quarterback for the future, or do they build around Geno Smith with immediate impact? Players. One thing is certain, Las Vegas is keeping its options wide open. The Raiders have big decisions to make. Do they build around Geno or grab a QB for the future? And what about adding a star running back? Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like the video.